That was Nelly Fontoon with Maneater. You're listening to phoenixradio.com.au. This is Jason's Sports Rundown, and the time is 2:44 p.m. It's the final topic of today's show, and it's one of the big ones mentioned early in the start of the show, so we finally got there, and it's the Ashes first test preview. Test 1, day 1 is underway tomorrow from 12:20 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and day's play will last until around 7:20 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time each day, with the chance of 30 minutes added on each day in case of needed to make up overs and whatnot, maybe possible delays. But the weather so far is looking quite good for the entire 5 days if we get as much of the Perth test. So the big points out of this one: Hazelwood ruled out. Initially was going to be fine to play, and that only Abbott was the one to be ruled out. That didn't eventuate, and they ended up both being ruled out for Test 1, so that's very unfortunate. Led to Michael Neser being brought into the squad, but as mentioned a bit earlier at the start of the show as well, that Steve Smith, fronting the media about 45, maybe a little bit less, ago to confirm the 11 for the first test in Perth on the eve of the Ashes. So he has done that, and it has confirmed not only what we would have probably thought with the bowling, but also who's going to open, who's playing 3, and who is at 6. All of that's been confirmed, so we'll run through the 11 for the Ashes test, and it is as followed. Jake Weatherald at the top, making his debut, his test debut for Australia. It's been a long time coming, but he will make his debut at the top of the order with Usman Khawaja. Marnus Labuschagne returns to the 11, and he is back at his lovely home at number 3. Steve Smith will be captaining the side from number 4. Travis Head is in at 5. Cam Green has won the job to be the 6. Unfortunate for Bo Webster to be missing out. He has had such a good year and was so solid at 6, but has just been the unlucky one out in this decision made by the selectors and George Bailey. 7, Alex Carey. 8 will be Mitchell Starc. You have Nathan Lyon at 9. It's probably the highest he's batted in a long time. Number 10 will be Scotty Boland, and you've got Brendan Doggett as well. So Brendan Doggett making his debut as well. He's been the first fast bowler to make his debut since Scotty Boland. So those two will be playing alongside Starc and Lyon in that bowling attack that looks a little bit different to what we have been quite used to seeing with Hazelwood and Cummins normally there as the 4, but not to be. Getting the opportunity for Weatherald as well, I think, is really important. A really important thing. I mean, it was well talked about. We talked to Ben Davis a few weeks ago as well, and he gave his thoughts. He was pushing for Renshaw, but also talked about Weatherald, was talking about Green at 6, Boland being in there as well. So I do feel like this is the 11 that I not only thought would happen, but I also think should happen. So I think the 11 as it is listed is the 11 that I would have gone with, and I'm very excited tomorrow with the play getting underway at about midday, just after midday, to see. It'd be so good to. I think it's going to be good either way, because either we bat first and we see Weatherald come out immediately, or we bowl first and we get to see Doggett. So I think both those two are the two that I'm going to be looking out for a lot, but also Cam Green and Marnus will be well and truly heavily watched as well. Coming up soon, I'll be concluding the show for you, but for right now, you've got Travis Scott and Kid Cudi with the Scots.